Hi guys, this is Ben from Passle. This is the first in a series of new videos designed to give you guys a bit of an insight into some of the work we've been doing over the past few weeks to improve our product. So be nice, and here goes. One thing that we've been working on over the past few weeks is actually redesigning the Twitter picker. So just to give you guys a look at that, you've written your post as normal, you've popped in a title and your insightful comments, and when I click save and continue, you may now notice that the Twitter picker looks a little bit different. So you've actually got information about the Twitter users and their picture, alongside some data about how many followers they have and how many people they're following, and also whether or not they're verified. So you can choose your tweets as normal, but you can now also search for a particular hashtag, or alternatively, you can search for a particular Twitter user, some tweets from them. And one quite cool new feature is that you can actually embed particular tweets alongside your post from key influencers. So, for example, if I wanted to take a tweet from Bill Gates, very simply click on the three dots of the particular tweet, click on copy link, copy that across, and then paste that URL into the Passle Twitter picker. And you can see here that it resolves that same tweet. So I can do this a few times. I can take another one from Microsoft here, click on the three dots, copy the link to that tweet, paste it into that box, and again you can see I can then select it that way. So now when I preview my post, you can see that it has those three tweets that I've chosen. One, that original one that was suggested from BBC, one from Bill Gates, and one from Microsoft. And now when I actually go to make my post live, what I can then do is I can thank the BBC and I can thank Bill Gates and Microsoft for essentially guest tweeting on my blog post. So you can actually reverse engineer a post to actually get in touch with key influencers in your market that way. The other thing we've been working on over the past few weeks is really redesigning the newsletter generator page. So you'll see it's now split into external newsletters, internal ones, and also how we integrate with LinkedIn Pulse as well. So a quick look at the external one. This is much like before. You choose between a date range. You can tick to include the author names if you'd like, or filter by tag. But basically when you click on generate, all the content that was created within that original time period then appears in this format of author name, title of the post, the first few lines, followed by a read more hyperlink. Now you can edit each section of the newsletter as always. So if I didn't want, for example, my post here, I could delete it and then click on save. You can edit the header, add in pictures. You can then upload your mailing list and send it through our machine, or you can select all text, click on copy, and then paste it out into some third-party software like MailChimp or .mailer or HubSpot. They all offer very good services. But as I say, you can also send it through our machine, and this is exactly what it would look like if I just send a quick test email to myself. It would look something like this. On the internal newsletter generator page, again, you can choose between a date range and tick to include the author names, as well as filtering by tag. But importantly, you can now include the links to share articles. And when I tick that and click on generate newsletter, you'll see under each post is this share via line. And when I click on LinkedIn or Google Plus or Twitter or Facebook, it'll share that post in question on that particular social network. And what I can do with this is I can select all text, hit copy, and then paste that into an email, which I can then send around to the team. And what this really does is encourages all of your colleagues to share each other's posts and really amplify the reach of your content, as well as also fostering this culture of employee advocacy within your firm. The third tab for LinkedIn Pulse will again allow you to choose between a date range, tick to include the author names and filter by tag, and then click on generate, and again the same content will be produced here. I can then select all the text, copy that, click on this LinkedIn Pulse hyperlink here, and then very simply paste all of that content into a new LinkedIn Pulse post. I can then add a title, add an image, and then actually publish that to my LinkedIn Pulse, which will then notify every single one of my LinkedIn connections about this newsletter.